Namaste. In this session, we are going to look at KNN imputer or K nearest neighbor imputer. Now, K nearest neighbor imputer is basically based upon the simple fact that if, for example, I give you two choices whether to live in a house A or house B, both are at different locations, and I tell you to try both of those houses for a week. For example, after living in house A, you realized that the neighbors are more friendly, they are better suited to your opinions, they basically your opinions match, your way of living match, and they understand you, you understand them. And in house B, when you lived there for 1 week, the neighbors weren't good, you didn't like them, they didn't like you. Okay, so where would you prefer to live? You would definitely choose the house A, right? That is because found that you were among one among them and they were one among you, right? So this is the whole concept behind KNN. So the missing value, they will try to find rows which are most similar to them, and they will impute the missing value using values from those columns. Okay, we'll see what it is. It is very easy. Now, for example, I have this data set. These five people, we have named them as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are five unique people, and they have watched each of these five TV series: Friends, How I Met Your Mother, Game of Thrones, Suits, and Breaking Bad. Okay, they have watched all the five TV series, and they have given their ratings for each of those out of 100. For example, this person 0 gave Friends 80 marks out of 100 or 80 points out of 100. Similarly for others. Now these missing values, these dashes, indicate that although they have watched this, for example, this second person, he has watched Friends, but he has maybe forgotten to give his rating here. Okay, so now we have to guess what he might have given this rating. Now, if we simply just take the mean of all those values like we did in the previous lecture on simple imputer, then it wouldn't make much sense because all these five people are different. We don't know whether they have same taste or different taste. Okay, so we would try to find people who are most likely to be similar to this second person, this number 2 person, and then impute the missing value using these values, using the mean of the Friends value from of all those similar people. Okay, so now the first step in that algorithm is to choose a missing value to fill. For example, if I choose this first value to fill, now the second step is select all the other values in that row. So I've highlighted all the green values in this row. So this is what scikit-learn will be doing behind the scenes. Okay, now the third step is choose the number of neighbors. So scikit-learn gives us an opportunity to select the number of neighbors that we want to select. We can select from 0, we can select from minimum one neighbor to maximum how many neighbors as we want. But it wouldn't make more sense to select, for example, 100 neighbors, because if I am sitting here in Mumbai, it wouldn't make much sense for me to check my preferences with a person who is living in Delhi, for example, who is living thousands of kilometers away. Okay, so number of neighbors should be around 5 to 10 or 15 maximum. So we have set the neighbors as 2 here. Next, we will calculate the non-Euclidean distances from all the other corresponding row elements. So the all the other corresponding row elements implies the ones highlighted in yellow. Okay, so since I'm imputing this value, I will forego this row, this column, Friends column basically, and I will work on the other columns. And now I will basically compute the Euclidean distance between this particular row which I'm interested in, this second row, and from this row uh, I will try to find the distances from other rows. Okay, so the more smaller the distance between two particular rows, the more similar their tastes are. Okay, it is quite, you know, logical also, because if some values are similar, that would mean that they have similar taste. So basically we are going to go from one green to one yellow at a time. So we'll have done 4 calculations by the end of this example. So we are basically going to do one green, this green value, versus one yellow at a time. Okay, so we'll do person 2 versus person 0, person 2 with person 1, 2 with 3, and 2 with 4. We'll calculate all the 4 distances, and after calculating we'll check which two are the least distances, and those two people will theoretically be closest to the person that we are looking to find neighbors to. Okay, so the first What is a non-Euclidean distance? It is a simple Euclidean distance but a small modification there. Now we are going to calculate the square of the distances from at each coordinate. Like for example, for How I Met Your Mother, we'll do 85 minus 30 the whole square, and then we'll add it to 25 minus 7 the whole square, 5 minus 14 the whole square, and 88 minus 27 the whole square. Okay, so we'll calculate the sum of all these squares and then we'll multiply that with a weight coefficient. So what is this weight parameter? This weight is total number of coordinates divided by the number of present coordinates. So what is the total number of coordinates? It is 4, because it is 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 other variables, so it is 4 coordinates. Number of present coordinates indicate how many do not have any nan value between them. Like for example, 85 and 30, this pair does not have a missing value. 25 and 7, no missing value here. 5 and 14, no missing value. 88 and 27, no missing value. Hence total number present coordinates is also 4. So we'll see person 2 with, so this is basically what I told you was for person 2 with person 0. So that is exactly what we have done here. Total number of coordinates is 4, present coordinates is also 4, because 85 and 30 they match 7 and 25, 14 and 5, 88 and 27. So we do 4 upon 4 times 85 minus 30 the whole square, and we take the sum of all these squares, multiply it with this weight ratio, and then take the square root of it overall. Then we find the distance to be 84.56. Okay, we'll keep this aside for now. Next we'll calculate between this person 2, because we're interested in calculating this missing value. So from this person 2 we are going to calculate the distance with person 1, how close or how far away these two people are in their preferences. So we'll do similar. Now we see that total number of coordinates will still be 4, because we have 4 other columns here, but number of present coordinates is going to differ, because this 85 doesn't have a partner here. Okay, so this is also a missing value. So 85 and this missing value won't count. So we have 25, 10, 5 and 0, and 88 and 29. So we have 3 values here, 3 complete sets. So present number of coordinates is 3, hence, right? So this is what I've highlighted here. So we'll calculate this weight ratio will now be 4 upon 3, because this is the formula for weight ratio. Okay, and I calculate the distance, I find it to be 70.53. Next we'll do it from person 2 to person 3. We find that the distance is 64.52, and next from person 2 to person 4 we'll calculate the distance, and we find it to be 48.46. Now if we compare all the 4 distances, this was 84, 70, 64, 48. We find that 64 and 48 are the least 2 distances. So theoretically they are the closest to this person we are looking for. Okay, so so basically this person 3 and person 4 are closest. So for this friend's value, this missing value, we will impute it. How? We'll say 50 plus 29 divided by 2. We'll basically take the average of these two values, 50 and 29, and fill the missing value here. So this gives us a much better approximate than calculating the mean of all these values, which comes out to be around 50. So if I simply took the mean of all the values in this column, I would have filled this with 50. But 50 and 39, there's a stark difference between them. So this 39 is a much better approximate than 50, I feel. Similarly, we will do it for the other missing values as well. Okay, so this is the same algorithm that we'll use there. So this is all about the algorithm, and now we'll implement it in a Jupyter notebook.